Hello, welcome back to another episode of Eating While Talking at You, where I eat while talking at you. Today we're eating a sandwich that I just got. But grab some food, hang out for a while, and let's grub. I just want to say the topic of this video is going to be, I just got back from LA, so it's going to be like an LA recap. Thoughts, opinions, events, mistakes. I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm setting up some story. It is a story, but that's what I want to talk about because that was a big thing that just happened. I got this from a cafe near me. I have never in all my days gotten a sandwich before. Sorry, hair's a little messed up. But today I was kind of feeling like it. I was like, why not? Over the whole weekend in LA, I ate Asian food every day, and I think I'm having fatigue from Asian food like 3 times a day. Because when I go out, especially, I love to eat food. Obviously, I love to bond over eating food. I like to try new foods. I'm in like the food hotspot of the world. That's probably not true. That's probably really insensitive to some other parts of the world, but 8 tons of Asian food. So I feel like taking it today and going with a chill $20, by the way, because it's Seattle, everything's expensive sandwich. Turkey, let me show you. Turkey, bacon, avocado, tab. It's a tab sandwich. I'm gonna take a bite because I'm starving. Good amount of turkey in this bad boy though. It tastes like something I could have made at home, but I made a rule where I have to buy most of my food on this YouTube channel, even if I can make it at home, because one, I'm treating myself to lunch. It's like we're on a lunch date or dinner date. Like I'm treating you guys to lunch. We're going to talk. And two, support small business in Seattle, right? I'm not just saying that. Like I feel like that's kind of important. Stimulate the economy. Because I get money for these videos, like $10 or so, so whatever. Anyways, oh, Alex, how's LA? It was, overall feeling of the trip, it was amazing, and it was really, really fun. And I will definitely be going back again. Another takeaway is I am glad that I live in Seattle as well. I think it's a great place for me to go and visit and meet new, amazing, awesome people. But I think there's a part of me that feels kind of overstimulated and overwhelmed to be in like a place with so many amazing creators and people. It just feels busier, and I think I like my chill life that I have going on back at home. Like really, like I like staying inside, making food videos, making ground beef in the jello. This is chill for me, so I definitely feel like it's amazing and fun, but I like my home base. So let's go day by day. Get there on Friday, all-nighter. Alex does powerlifting. You guys know this. You guys been known this. I gotta go to a powerlifting gym, and I decided to get a workout with Newt, Milk Tea Poppy. He's another really popular short form food creator. Honestly, probably one of the first in the space, and I feel like he's kind of like the godfather of food on TikTok or short form. And that might be insensitive as well because there might be other people I'm thinking about. But for me, he is. That's my opinion. So yeah. Anyways, really, really nice guy. Actually, the second time I've technically met him, but first time I met him when I'm sober because I met him when I was in LA for the first time ever at a bar. Ran into him. Really sweet, amazing guy. Got a good workout. Got a good lift. He took me to a cafe. We got food after. And then that night, he takes me out to go drink with his friends in LA. Let me start by saying, amazing person, amazing friends, amazing people. Everything about it, amazing. Great people. Was having an amazing night. Let me tell you a little bit about me, Alex. I usually say I'm a person that handles my alcohol really well. I never act a fool when I get drunk. I never usually get too drunk. And I like to dance. I like to have fun, right? I messed up. I'm not going to lie. I've been having anxiety about it. I pretty much just drank too much alcohol, and I was too drunk. I had to Uber home. I don't really remember Ubering home. It was really embarrassing. I felt really bad. I don't think I did anything too bad. Like I definitely didn't say anything or like did anything weird. I think if anything, I just was like at like a dinner, at like a table. We went to get food after, and I was like this, and it was embarrassing for me. I'm still very embarrassed about it. I apologize. They're all such great, nice people. They said it was chill, but anyways, that was Friday. So LA was off to like a really interesting start for me because I woke up Saturday with like the craziest wave of anxiety I've ever had in my life. We'll never make that mistake again. I'll never overdrink my fill. I think all it was I just I was having a good time, all right? I was having a good time, but I needed to carry myself better. But I'm sure it was fine. I made sure it was fine, okay? Anyways, that's Friday. We're going to briefly go over that. Had a good night. Don't really remember too much of it, I'm not going to lie. Anyways, we're going to move on now. Saturday, I'm staying with one of my best friends. out in LA. He's honestly one of my great friends, even if he was here in Seattle. His name is Ronnie. He is a he owns a fashion brand, and he's a really just sweet, nice guy. And he let me stay with him. We've hung out like a few times before this, but I would genuinely say out of like all the people I met in the content space, like my friends, like Ronnie is like one of the people that I think I am very similar to, and very like in kind of like an introverted way, but also just like he's just a really sweet, nice guy. So he took me out to like his favorite cafe spot. We got pho together, and he kind of just gave me a tour of food in LA. He drove me around in his Tesla, and we would just literally like it was like very wholesome because it's like I'm not surrounded by a lot of creators in Seattle, if any at all. There are definitely amazing creators in Seattle. Let me say that. But in my kind of like the area in which I swing in, like my space is young Asian, American, a young Asian American. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Well, yeah, probably I'm an English speaker, so probably American. And there's not a lot of creators in this space in Seattle specifically, so I'm not really surrounded by any. I'm actually surrounded by none that I know personally. So it's always really nice to be with people in the creative space because it allows me to get different perspectives on the creative space, you know. So that's really cool. And he's someone that comes from like fashion and clothing. So that's also a really cool aspect of it. And I feel like you can always get different perspectives. And also I met some other people in LA that are also in similar fields. So it's always a really nice thing. So it's kind of wholesome to chat about things that I don't normally get to chat about while being in Seattle. And just hang out and have the whole weekend be about food. I was on vacation. He was on auto driving his Tesla, and we're drinking matcha. Drinking matcha, getting food, hanging out, and it was really fun. Sunday rolls around, we wake up at like 4 p.m. and then we get more food. So the whole weekend was just about getting food, and that's pretty much all my whole LA trip was. I can get into the specifics. The most food I had was Korean food. We had so much Korean food. I think it's because one of my friends, Eric, lives really close to Koreatown. And we're like, screw it, let's just get Korean food. Also, Ronnie's Korean. I'm sure he loves eating that stuff. So it was a really fun trip, though. It was very eventful. I'm trying to think about other exciting things that happened. But I don't know if I can quite talk about that. So I'm just going to move on from it. I had a meeting with a friend on Monday, right before I left to the airport. I swear to goodness I was going to miss my flight. My flight took off at like 2:20 and I got to the airport at like 2. So it was kind of close. But I had a meeting about some exciting plans that could happen later in my content career journey. So maybe stay tuned for something exciting in the future. I can't say what yet, but if it does end up, something cool does end up happening, just know I was foreshadowing it in this video right now. Please comment below what you guys are eating. Like, use this time to go in the comment section because I'm just gonna like finish the sandwich. How's the sandwich? If you're wondering, it tastes like a sandwich. Is it good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Is it worth $20? Not really. Whatever though. But I'm going to the gym after this. I'm in my peak week. I always say the same line. I do powerlifting. Powerlifting works where you slowly increase your strength over the course of a month or month and a half. And for me, my blocks are 4 weeks. 5 weeks if you want to include a deload week. These terms mean week 1 is light, week 2 is heavier, week 3 is heavier, week 4 is the heaviest, and then you restart. That restart is called the deload week, where you just kind of really taper off the weight, lower the weight, and let your body recover. So I'm in my week 4, heaviest week. What do we got? We got heavy squats, and that's it. So we're going for heavy squats. Squats have been really weird for me this block. I have been hiking a lot, and it has been really working the little muscles in my legs that have been messing with my stability. So I feel like my squat has been looking a bit unstable, but we should be able to hit something around like 330 for 2, which is pretty okay for me. I'm not a great squatter, so I'm happy with that. If you guys want to know what's on here, mayo, tomato, turkey, avocado, bacon. Mmm. Mmm. The other exciting thing that's coming up is in November, I'm speaking at a school. I've spoken at a few schools in the past: Cornell University, Northwestern University, University of Washington, and this will be my third school, University of Minnesota. But the past ones have been for Chinese Student Association, and then UW Foster a Business, or is it a sales club? But this one is going to be for drum emoji for solo setting. Cambodian Student Association. I am Cambodian. My mom is straight from Cambodia, Cambodian immigrant, grew up with Cambodian culture. I am so stoked to be speaking for something that I feel like I proudly represent on my chest. I am a, Cambodian American, first generation. So I'm stoked about that. Yeah, I guess that's my weekend recap. I talked about it with talked about my weekend with my girlfriend, and then you guys. But thanks for listening. I feel like whenever I talk about it, I always talk about the Friday night being too intoxicated incident differently, just because it's I'm slowly getting less and less anxious about it, so I'm able to talk about it more. But I feel like this is a nice way for me to be okay, it's fine, it's okay, it's okay. I have pretty bad anxiety as a human. That's why I started making TikToks, right? To tackle social anxiety, right? Just put myself out there. But I definitely deal with anxiety pretty bad on a daily basis. But once again, you're never going to believe it. This helps a lot. Sorry. There's some type of bug nest outside of my window, and I can't open my window because it doesn't have a screen on it. So it's so hot in my room all the time. But furthermore, they always try to fly in if I open my window. But even when my window's not open, I can see them through the shades, trying to get in. They're waving at me. And there's a lot of them too. And there's I can see their shadow. And sometimes I feel like they're forming letters. So saying fuck you, let me in. Okay, they're not actually saying that. But they're out there. They're out there. They're forming things. I'm not going to show you guys because it might reveal my location. But you have to believe me. They're making a fist, a big fist of black flies, trying to punch me like Big Hero 6. Okay, anyways. I probably gained 2 pounds over the weekend too. Not that that's bad. I do not demonize weight gain. It's actually pretty good for me to eat a lot before my peak week in powerlifting. I said that in terms of my stomach, because I ate so much every day. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that's bite. You know what? I was hating on that sandwich, but it really hit the spot. It's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, could I have made it at home a bigger one? Probably. But I don't have a toaster, so I wouldn't have been toasted. Anyways, please comment below what you guys ate. Hang up and hang out. Asian food next video, most definitely. Maybe pho. Maybe Q&A. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys a fist up if ending my video. Then that's going to be the end of the video. Bye.